What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing today, man? I wanted to come to you guys with a quick little live. Guys, so number one, I just want to say good morning. Good morning to everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. And I wanted to come to you guys because I did a video yesterday. And that video was about this iPhone flipping method. I woke up to a few DMs um basically asking me the same question I answered, which is iPhone flipping or phone flipping or Android flipping dead? Right? No, it's not dead. Okay. You have to understand, guys, that no matter what you do, okay, there's always going to be ups and downs in the market. There's always going to be times when you're going to need to alter your approach. There's always ways to improve, and there's always going to be, especially in the electronic industry, there's going to be times to when you're just going to have to revert back to what was working, not what is working, or was working as far as before you started to do whatever you were doing before. Now, let me explain. So, you may have found that you were able to start flipping phones effectively on Facebook Marketplace, but now it's drying up. Now you're getting dry responses, and now you're more geared toward trying to flip phones on OfferUp because you know that you need to change and switch up your approach, and that's okay. All right, approaches are always switched, but this is definitely a rinse and repeat game. There is nothing, okay, nothing happening to phone flipping that's going to obliterate it or make it go away if you're doing it the right way. Now, if you're trying to be one of those people to try and get quick money, I'm gonna pray for you because that's going to be an issue because it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy phone flipping, and maybe I should start out with that. Right, phone flipping is not easy. Phone flipping isn't going to make you $1 million immediately. Phone flipping isn't going to be a $10,000 a week hustle. Let's be realistic, okay? Can you get these results? Yes, but it's going to be rare. And also, I'm not one to sell you dreams. I'm going to show you guys quickly the right way to do it, the right approach. Okay. Now, I do want to say we have that phone flipping buyer's price list. I had about 17 people buy this today. It's $90. The phone flipping buyer's price list is a price list that we're going to go over. Okay. And we're going to go over grades. We're going to go over everything. Okay. This is going to be a really, really quick live of me breaking down exactly how you need to start flipping phones right now. Like, how do you do it right now for it to effectively be able to put money in your pocket? Okay, number one, we got to have some money. All right. If you're trying to start this and you feel like, well, Brandon, I was told by this person I didn't need money. I was told by that person I didn't need money. I was told by you, Brandon, I don't need money. Now, let me clarify what the heck I done said, okay? Because I like to be clear. I like to make sure that you guys understand exactly what I'm saying. Okay. You do not need money to start phone flipping. No. If you want to phone flip, you can use someone else's money. You can use your mom's money, your girlfriend's money, your kids' money, whatever money you got accessible, you can use, right? But it's still money. Okay. You don't personally need money to start phone flipping. I've met and had mentees that have used other people's money to build them capital, and then they started to actually build money. I had a guy that just recently got out of prison, and this guy didn't have no money. Okay. Got out of jail, couldn't get a job, wanted to phone flip. I helped this guy start, and he ain't had no bread. He used his father's bread. His father got a settlement check. He used some of the settlement money. The dad thought that he was paying for anger management classes, and his son was actually flipping phones. The son got like $500, I believe, used that $500 and started flipping phones. But let's say that you're somebody starting out with a low income. Let's say you have a job, you work a 9 to 5, you just got paid today, right? You just got paid today. What do you do with your money? Let's just give it a hypothetical. And let's say you got paid $700. Okay. $700. All right. Let's work with that. We're going to work with low margins. And if you're getting paid something under the $700, then that's an issue. Okay. Because getting paid something other, you work five days out of the week. You work, let's say, it's got to be a part-time, right? So let's say you work 6 hours. So that's $23 an hour. You know what I mean? But again, $700. Out of that 700, I'm sure you got bills, but you want to actually take 20% out of this check. So what is, I'm not good at math, 20% of 700. I don't even freaking know. I'm tripping like a transmission. $140, okay? Because I don't want to be wrong and have somebody say something, okay? So, all right, $140 is what you need to start out with phone flipping. Take that 140 out every check, okay? So if you get paid weekly, that's times 4. So that means you get $560 a month. If you get paid bi-weekly, then, I mean, that's a bit concerning. But again, that's $280. Let's just start flipping phones with $280. So how do I start flipping phones with just $280? Okay. So the way I start flipping phones with just $280 is doing the following. Number one, I got to understand that I need to have 2 methods or 2 ways to sell phones. I have 2 ways. You got a wholesale buyer, and then you got a consumer, right? A consumer is somebody that's going to buy devices from you so they can use. A wholesale buyer is going to be somebody to buy phones so they can resell. 2 different avenues, 2 different ways to sell. It's like important to have options. Okay, you never want to have a situation to where you don't have options. So we have 2 ways. We have consumers. They buy based upon if they're going to use or what they're going to use. Number 2, wholesale buyers. They are selling to basically other people, right? Resellers. Now, a consumer is going to be effective for you if you are trying to make the most money. A wholesaler is going to be effective for you if you're trying to sell devices fast. Now, why would you be trying to make the most money selling to a consumer? Because you may be that individual that's like, Brandon, I honestly just want to make, extra money. Like I'm not looking to build a business phone flipping. I'm just trying to make extra money because the economy is so horrible. Perfect. So sell to the consumer. Where would you go to sell to consumers? You can go on OfferUp. You can go on Facebook Marketplace. Okay. Those are the places that you can sell to consumers. I do not recommend eBay because eBay is going to take too many fees. Also, I do not do phone transactions over the internet. And what I mean is I don't want to get any type of money over the internet. I'd rather have the money in my hand. Okay. Also, I skipped a step. For you to get phones, you want to use OfferUp and Facebook because we don't want to buy phones on the internet either. We don't want to do all of our transactions basically in person. If you're somebody that can't move, sell or hire somebody, to buy the phones or go out and get the phones for you. Now, why would you sell to a wholesale seller or wholesale buyer, Because you are somebody that is trying to get your money as fast as possible so you can reinvest. So that is called phone flipping. You're flipping your money, okay? So you want to flip your bread as fast as possible, okay? So you would be geared towards posts like this, because it looks like a brand new phone. You would want brand new phones. You would want grade A phones. Like this definitely is a wholesale seller. So you would be more geared towards people like that, right? Now, if I had 280 that's what we have, right? 280. I'm not tripping in my 140 times 2 because I said 2 a week, right? Okay, 280. Excuse me. Okay, you got 280. How would I start? If I had $280, I'll say iPhones locked. Okay, I want to type in keywords that I know for a fact some people may not value, because I understand that they have value. But I also would say, okay, I'm going to get like a price list. Now, you don't have to get this price list, but this price list is right here. And I'm going to show you guys what it has in a second. But it's like, okay, I want to get to phones that are devalued by people because they feel as though it may be locked, it may be cracked, right? So we got an iPhone 11 for $175. It's locked. iCloud unlocked, but it seems to be in great condition from what this person is saying, and it looks pretty good. This is a steal. Now, for some reason, I always find steals in my area, and some people say they can't find any in theirs, which is interesting because I'm going to tell you something. Steals are all around, okay? There are so many different steals. You just have to be ready and willing to go and look for them, okay? That's a steal. Why do I say that? Because I'm not going to offer $175. I'm probably going to offer $125. I'll give them a initial offer of like 125. The highest I'll probably go is 150. I'll sell it for $240. And I'll sell it on offer up. I'll buy it and use the same pictures they took and resell it. The difference between me and this consumer is that this consumer hopefully is somebody that wants to sell fast, and I'm somebody that would sell it and let it sit on the platform for probably a week, and it's going to sell. See, what a lot of people don't understand is the reason I like offer up is because a lot of these people are quick sellers. They want to sell these devices fast because they need the money. So when I go and make an offer and I am trying to convert somebody into giving me the device, I am hoping that this person is trying to sell it to me based upon impulse. So usually the best times to start buying on offer up is the beginning of the month and the end of the month. The beginning is because that's when some people that are late on their rent are trying to catch up, right? So they're trying to pay their rent. So they'll go ahead and they'll try to sell that device. And they want to sell a device because they want, obviously, to have money. So duh, it's easy. I'm going to be the person to help you pay your rent. You're going to be the person to give me the phone. Okay. Now, towards the end of the month, it's the same type of scenario, end or middle, same type of scenario. People are getting ready to pay rent, ready to pay bills, and they are trying to sell phones, okay? Sell devices that they no longer need, devices that are in a drawer, and you'll find people that are quick sellers, okay? So that is what I found to be helpful. OfferUp personally is my platform of choice. I have heard some people say, and phone flippers say, oh my God, OfferUp sucks. I'd rather do Facebook. Facebook is pretty good too. Facebook, the reason I don't deal with Facebook that much is because it's more of an older platform. There's more old people on here. No shade to old people, you know what I mean? But it's like it's more of a platform where I got to deal with bots. I got to deal with people like this. Like they just like, obviously this is a real person. Obviously this person has a good value for their phone. Facebook Marketplace is more bougie. That's really what it is. Okay. People, they value these devices to be more than what they're worth more often than I find on OfferUp in my area. Okay. So I'm going to utilize this price list. I'm not going to make my offers based upon what I feel. And see, that's where a lot of people mess up. A lot of people make offers based upon what they feel. Nobody cares about how you feel. Nobody cares about what you think a device is worth. The only person that determines what the market is either that consumer or either the wholesale buyer. Those are the only two that can decide. And this price list is based on, and this price list is on hustlertaughtme.com. Okay. You go here, phone flipping, buyer price list. Now, listen, let me explain to you. This price list has 25 buyers in the country and 25 out. I have mixed these buyers together. We find the median price between all of their price lists or price options or offers, and we combine them together. These numbers you see on this price list is not necessarily the number that they will offer you. This is a price list that works on a bidding system. So what that means is if you were to look and have an iPhone 15 Pro unlocked, 128 natural, it is $740 that they deem the market value to be. Market value means what the value of the device is out on the market, not what the offer will be. Now, let's say you wanted to sell that device to us. What you would do is you would email the email on the informational tab on the price list. Let me move this banner so you guys can see that. So if you look, you see this information tab right here. This information tab then gives you the email to email. They verify that you had a price list, of course. And then we send out, hey, we have a person that has an iPhone 15 Pro, 128 natural. They then, and we let them know the price list says $740. That's where the starting bid happens. This goes out to 25 people. Now, all 25 people are going to have an option to actually bid. Okay. Now we may have one person from one place that says, okay, I'll do 760. We have one person that may say overseas, I'll do 780. They're trying to outbid each other. You will then get the top bid. That is how the price list works. Now, the price list is broken down. All of these devices are broken down into 3 sections. You have sealed, okay, you have activated, and you have no box. This obviously is a no box device at HSO. What we classify this as is a refurbished. Sometimes it can be a phone that's brought at a kiosk, but it doesn't really matter if it's brought at a kiosk anymore like it used to. Activated is a device that has been opened, the seal is broken, and the phone has been turned on. Now, a sealed non-activated device, that type of device is going to be a device that obviously, guys, is a sealed device, okay? A device that's sealed, okay? Now, what other metrics are on the price list? We have used phones, Samsung's iCloud lock blacklisted. So yes, you can sell blacklisted devices. You can sell iCloud lock devices to these buyers. iPads, Apple accessories. This includes PS5s, also includes Xboxes and Switches, okay? Nintendo Switch, okay? Apple Watches and MacBooks. Now, I just want to go over the grade. So you have A plus, B plus, B grade, C grade, D grade. D grade is a phone that is completely destroyed. Basically, it works, comes to cracked front, back, bad LCD or Face ID. Grade C is going to be a device that has a bunch of heavy scratches on the screen, may have a crack here and there, no crack back. B grade is going to be lightly scratched, lightly, you could tell it's rough around the edges, maybe have a dent on the edge, but it's fairly in good condition. B plus grade is going to be a perfect phone, a perfect condition device, but doesn't have a box. And an A plus grade is going to be a device that is perfect and it has a box. So it would be like one of these, basically. Okay. This is an example of a plus, because this, even though they're saying it's never used, it may have been used. If it has not been used, now I'm seeing this white tab, it probably is not a plus. It's probably a activated phone. So we would go here, go to activated. Okay. And the reason I wanted to go over this, guys, is because I see a lot of people that have brought the price list, and I wanted to just go over how to actually utilize it. I'll be going live again to actually push out exactly how you can start using this price list with different platforms, so you guys can furthermore be able to gain the profits in the right way. Again, fast money, that's not going to make you any money. And also, if you're judging off of price lists that are buyback lists, so if you're judging off of a free price list that is a price list of one buyer, you're cutting yourself short, because they're not telling you what the market value is, and you don't have the option to make more money if you just literally send your device to a bunch of buyers. Okay. And that is the benefit with the price list. So rewatch this video, guys. Refresh yourselves if you have the price list. Also, everybody that does have the price list is going to be inducted into a private Discord server or Discord group. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually start doing Q&As. We're going to start actually just having different updates in that Discord channel. That's just for you guys. So that is what this price list is. And again, it's $90. But also you're getting a slew of buyers. Okay. And I'm not telling you guys this is a method or this is a scam. This is a legitimate way to start flipping phones. All right, guys, I got to go. But I wanted to hop on here and just talk to you guys for a few. And can't wait to see you guys. Hope you guys continue to make money, work for you, and don't work for the money, and continue to be great. All right, guys. So y'all be safe. I'll see you guys at the top because it's too crowded at the bottom. Make sure you guys are making money work for you. Let's get it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.